reassure parents that every decision we make is through the lens of what is the safest for our children and for our staff.
These doors, they'll soon be unlocked, and these public notices will soon be taken down as students from K to 12, they get set to head back to the classroom come September. Now, Education Minister Adriana LaGrange reassuring Albertans that her government is working closely with AHS and local school divisions to make sure that our students return safely to the classroom and they can get back to learning despite this ongoing COVID-19 pandemic.
What I've heard more and more from parents, particularly is they wanted certainty. They wanted to know when their when their children were going back to school. And so we had committed to telling them by August 1st. We knew right now that, especially with numbers climbing, that we needed to get that certainty out to parents now so that they could plan for the future.
This comes as COVID-19 cases continue to climb across the province.
Now we have a much clearer picture of what the future holds for us. Dr. Dina Hinshaw has been extraordinary in communicating with us and working with us to develop this plan. So we feel very confident that we have great health guidelines to guide our upcoming school year.
The Alberta Teachers Association has called for class sizes to be cut in half, but according to LaGrange, it's not going to happen.
Certainly, right now in scenario one, we are not changing the sizes of the classes, but we are asking school divisions to look at the ability to social distance where possible, look at rearranging desks. The school year will look very much as it has prior to COVID-19, but with many additional health guidelines put into place. So, of course, students as they enter the school, there will be hand sanitizing stations. They will be required to wash their hands on a more regular basis. There will be social distancing where possible. For those children that have perhaps a health issue, we are asking parents to have a conversation with their medical physician and then with the school as to the best way to deal with those issues within the classroom. Transportation will still be available for students. Again, we've provided some through Dr. Dina Hinshaw and her health team. We've worked out some guidelines for school divisions to follow, particularly students being assigned a seat. They will also be encouraged to sit only with their siblings.
Minister LaGrange says she recognizes that COVID-19 is an ever-evolving beast, so the plan that the UCP government has right now for our children might not necessarily be what we'll see by the time that September rolls around.
We are taking the medical advice of our medical experts. When we developed these guidelines, it was with Dr. Dina Hinshaw and the medical expertise that she and her staff have. And so we are following that medical advice. If that changes in the future, we will absolutely change along with it. That being said, there are protocols put in place if there is a case of COVID that comes forward or even a suspected case. So we have looked forward thinking in terms of ensuring that we have all of those measures put in place to deal with every eventuality.
I'm Sarah Freemark for City News.